Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Mitchell Parker.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
1-1. 2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. And delivers outside. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out.
There goes the runner. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood sizes this one up, and there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one missing low.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in for a strike. And that is out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Slapped foul. Kwan over at second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Lyle. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
James Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, base is empty.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Parker back to work. Just missed. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. No score here in the second. Misses off the inside, and the count even 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the runner holds. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Arias, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, 1 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Foul ball there.
Nope, that's high.
In the air, right side. Schneemann on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. That's down and in. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball popped up. Santana corrals it, and that's the third out. Back here in Nationals Park. The batter now, Stephen Kwan. Kwan in his fourth year hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2018. On the ground to first. Low steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Fly to left his first time. On the outside corner, strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And that misses. 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Wood calls it in, 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Headed towards the corner. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball is outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now up for Washington, Dalen Lyle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Riley Adams in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Jacob Young, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Outside.
2-1.
And it remains 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that skips into dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Quan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Just missing there. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. DeYoung throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians, and he's already singled in this game. The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 and 2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is James Wood. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
DeYoung takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Now 1 and 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Late with the swing there. Popped up. Rocchio hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Luis Garcia flied to right his first time. And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. On a line out towards center. Martinez makes the catch, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Brian Rocchio. Parker back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a chopper out to short. Guardians go down in order. And we're back. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Brady House will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
To short, could be 2. To Rocchio at second for 1. Relay to first, double play. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top 6, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a fair ball. Man at first with one gone. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so
on to pitch now for the Nationals, number 61.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Line drive, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 1-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Naylor stands in now, looks at that one inside. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're the top half of the sixth. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. And that's outside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Well, one-run game, and now it's going to be Riley Adams. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now Jacob Young. Young in his second season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Just missed.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Jose A. Ferrer takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Juan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Out to short, to Young. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Daniel Schneemann.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He's got it, and that is that. Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Martinez has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. First offering, and it just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 and 2. 2 and 2.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Colby Allard.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
One down. And now it's Luis Garcia. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late on that fastball. With the tying run on at first, near the bottom of the seventh. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. DeYoung leads off first with 1 away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Low in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. A new arm into the game. The righty, Cole Henry.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Manzardo stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. So up next, Angel Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gabriel Arias, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Pitching change here, Nick Enright.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that is out of play. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Lyle in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Throw on to Santana, and that quickly 2 away. Riley Adams getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Zach Brixey.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Naylor at the plate and takes high there. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short. To Young. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Cade Smith comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Young up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Back up the, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
The Nats down to their final strike. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum.